Hello! Hello whiskey lovers, it's Jock here from Scotch and Folk, and today I am actually honouring a promise to Celine Tetu of Compass Box fame, and I said I would create a cocktail for her, and it's a twist on the Sazerac, which I think is a bit kind of Celine-ish, if you know what I mean. Of course you don't know what I mean. I know what I mean. Anyway, it's a strong cocktail, strong flavours. It's not the same as the traditional Sazerac. This traditional Sazerac actually appeared in New Orleans about 1850s, somewhere and about. It was actually created in New Orleans by a doctor who fled Haiti and made the Peychaud bitters. So today I'm going to make half of the original recipe, which was cognac. The other half of the recipe, which is the new Sazerac more or less, which everyone's doing now in America, is to make it with rye whiskey. I'm not going to make it with rye whiskey at all. I'm going to use half cognac and half the Great King Street Artist's Blend whiskey from Edinburgh. And for this, I'm taking a mixing glass, and the mixing glass is part of the one of these shakers. So the mixing glass, I'm going to put in about a bar spoonful of simple syrup, sugar syrup. I'm going to put the sugar syrup in. You can use a sugar cube if you like for this cocktail, and you can muddle it up together, but I'm using the syrup. I find it easier to muddle actually. So a good spoonful of sugar syrup in the glass. I'm using Monin sugar syrup, cane sugar, the real McCoy cane. I'll put that down here. Show you all again at the end. So we've got a little bit of cane sugar. Now comes the Peychaud bitters. Lots of you probably know the bitters that come from Angostura, the Angostura bitters. This is the red variety. It was made by a doctor. It was to actually cure stomach disease, and it's been used in cocktails for many years. I'm going to put in 6 dashes. You heard me right, 6, yes, 6 dashes, as much as that. Here we go, because there's a lot of sugar syrup in it too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll put 1 in for luck, 7. So 7, lucky number. I'm going to muddle that together. So, Peychaud bitters, Peychaud bitter. I'm going to muddle it all together with a spoon, basically. Mix it together. That's probably a better word for it. So that's well and truly mixed up. And then I'm going to take my jigger once I can find it. And this is when you get to see how it's really strong, this stuff. I'm going to use one large part of the jigger filled with Remy Martin cognac. I'm mixing the grain and the grape here. Here we go. One large part of the jigger, Remy Cointreau cognac. And the other with the Great King Street Artist's Blend, also the larger part of the jigger. There we go. That's it in. And now I have here some ice cubes, quite heavy duty ice cubes called cubers, putting them in. And now some barkeepers will tell you you have to stir it at least 30 times. So I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3. So it's a little more than 30 times I've stirred it. So just to get back on what I've just done, I put in 6 Peugeot bitters. I put in a teaspoon, a bar spoonful of sugar syrup. You can use a sugar cube, but you'd have to muddle it down a good bit. To muddle the sugar cube down, you would use one of these, a muddler. Now, this is getting interesting. I have an old-fashioned glass here, an old-fashioned tumbler glass. It's been filled with ice just to basically cool the glass. So I'm going to take the ice out. Glass is nice and cold. And now comes something interesting. I have here absinthe. Absinthe, the stuff which Vincent van Gogh went mad on and cut off his ear. I don't think it was the result of absinthe. I think it was just because he was drinking black coffee and black bread every day, and that was his staple diet, and went mad and cut off his ear. Anyway, another story. I have from Master of Malt absinthe, cold distilled absinthe. This one is 91.2% alcohol. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little pipette. I'm going to suck it full of this cold distilled absinthe. Woo! And the glass, this cold glass, I'm going to go around it with the, yes, that it's well and truly coated with absinthe, smelling of aniseed. I'm going to turn it around in the glass. Discard the excess of it. And this mixture which I've just made, I'm going to take my strainer there's a strainer, and I'm going to strain it in to the old-fashioned glass. And then I came prepared. I had sliced off a bit of lemon peel in the house just before I came out. And I'm going to turn the lemon peel around, twist it, go around the glass with it, go around the glass, inside and out. I'm not going to put the lemon peel inside the glass, I'm going to fold it over the edge. And that will be it basically. And this, ladies and gentlemen, and Celine, this is to you. Here's to you, Celine. The twist on the Sazerac, the Celine Sazerac. There we go. I'll taste it. Oh, a butcher's not allowed to actually be the person to test his own meat. There should be an independent person. I'm testing my own drink here, but I'm telling you, this is brilliant, absolutely lovely. The Celine Sazerac. This is. Here's to you, Celine, lovely. Go back over the ingredients one more time. A bar spoon of sugar syrup, simple syrup. You can substitute that with a sugar lump, which you muddle. With 6 or 7 dashes of Peugeot bitters. After you've mixed all that together, you put in 1 jigger of cognac, any kind of cognac you like. I have chosen the Remy Martin cognac, and 1 large measure of the Artist's Blend from Compass Box. And after you've, in a chilled glass which you've already had ice in, discard the ice, mix all the stuff together, pour it out. Oh, don't forget the absinthe. You coat the inside of the glass with the absinthe and throw out the excess absinthe. And here you have it, the old-fashioned Sazerac. One of the, not really the old-fashioned, a new one. It's not an old-fashioned. The Sazerac is old-fashioned, but not this one. This is a new one. This is my own creation, and it's called the Celine Sazerac. Now you may think, oh, I'm a purist, that's not how a Sazerac is made. All I can say to you is F off. I can do whatever I like in my own garden with my own drinks. Maybe I don't have tattoos in my neck and a huge big beard, but I can make whatever I want. Who are you to stop me? I live in a free country. So, Celine, young and free, there you go. And till the next time, santé, cheers, sláinte bha, etc., etc.